What's up, Limeheads? Welcome to another video interview here at Long Island Music and Entertainment. We know it's been a while since we produced one of these videos for you, and we're happy to bring the first one of 2022. We have Wake the Sun joining us in New York City. Guys, welcome to Long Island Music and Entertainment.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No problem at all. Actually, you guys found us, which is awesome. Like we just discussed a little while ago. We love when local bands find us and hear about us. So, thank you for whatever you did to find Long Island Music and Entertainment. We love supporting the scene. We love all you guys. We think that Long Island and New York City has one of the best local scenes out there. So anything we can do to promote it, we love doing. So welcome once again. And, you guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so quickly, let's just go over a quick band intro, introduce each one of you guys, and your role in the band.
Sure. You want to start, James?
Yeah, I'm James. I play guitar, lead guitar. Joined the group 2 years ago now. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm just very grateful to have met up with these guys through COVID. Right before it started, we ended up collaborating together a little bit remotely first. Before I ever met these guys in person, we had released a song together. So that was a really interesting experience, and it just kind of stuck. We have so many similar interests, so we're just running with it right now, and it's just been a blast.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm Dylan. I sing in the band and I play guitar, and I've been in the band since its inception. And yeah, like you said, obviously COVID's thrown some wrenches in our plans of action, but luckily we were able to find James, and actually the drummer, as you'll find, is a newer member as well. So we've kind of been lucky in that respect of finding these guys and having a lot of common interests, a lot of the same vibes and everything like that. So it's been really awesome.
Cool.
I'm Jeff. I play bass and everything they said.
I'm Andres. I play drums. Joined the group about 2 or 3 years ago. Started out, I ended up subbing for the old drummer. A couple things here and there happened. Drummer had to go, and then they asked me if I wanted to join the ship, and I said absolutely. So it's
Nice.
been, I would say, about 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, Dylan, you said that you've been in the band since the start. When did Wake the Sun debut? What year?
I think the first iteration of this group was probably around 2015.
Okay.
And at that point, we didn't really have. We knew we wanted to do rock and roll, but we didn't really have a set sound at that point. We were just kind of starting to figure things out, and as time has progressed, we've sort of developed into what we are now, which is something a little bit more focused, I believe, and a little bit more our style, I guess you could say. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get right into your style. You recently released a video for one of your songs, I guess your newest single, Deep Blue Skies, which is so professionally done. I fell in love with the video the first time I saw it. I think I told you guys that, the way I feel about it. Tell us about the song. Tell us about what the video is all about. Just tell us, what Deep Blue Skies is all about pretty much.
Cool. Yeah, so the song started out when we were on tour a couple tours back. It started out actually as an intro piece for our set, and we thought it was really cool. It was a little bit trippy, and we really liked the idea. And so we decided to kind of explicate on that and develop that idea into what is now what you know as Deep Blue Skies. The song itself is kind of about, it's about sort of looking inward and thinking about previous past occurrences and how that kind of reflects in your everyday occurrences that happen and sort of can influence certain things in your life. So, detrimental things that happen in your past kind of imprint on the future, and how it's important to kind of think through those things and sort of recognize those things. And so, yeah, that's kind of, in a nutshell, it's kind of a little bit about mental health, I guess you could say. And nowhere is that more fitting than I think today, in today's day and age with COVID and everything going on, that
Right.
it's kind of come to a forefront with a lot of people. So we thought it was a good time to release the song and kind of in this environment. And so that's where we're at. The video was done by our buddy Tom Flynn, who's done a lot of really, really great stuff in the past. Most notably, like Lamb of God is one band he's done. But I mean, you can look him up. He's done so many things. 2021 was like his most insane year, and I'm sure it's going to be even crazier this year. But really, really happy to have worked with him. He has a great vision for the sound and everything that we're going for. So really lucky to know him.
Cool.
And really happy how it turned out.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah.
Where did you guys shoot that video? Was it local, or where did you have to go for that?
Yeah, that's funny you should ask. It was pretty local. A lot of it, most of it was shot in Port Jeff. So I
Okay.
don't know where you're located out of, but probably pretty close to you.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Where I'm
and
in
yeah, some of
Lindenhurst.
the
I'm in Lindenhurst, so Port Jeff is about 45 minutes away, but I'm very familiar with the area, so that's cool.
sure, yeah. It's a lot of local shots and stuff like that. Just kind of put together to
Nice.
create the vibe.
I know. Who are your influences? Who do you think you sound like, or who do you want to sound like? Because when I played the video, one band came to mind like right away, and I just wanted to see if we have the same bands here.
You want
man.
to take that one? Or
Who? I mean, there's so many influences, I think, and I think we have a lot of common interests, but I think that also each of us individually brings something, you know. And so I think we definitely love groups like the White Stripes and the Black Keys and more of the modern bluesy rock kind of sound.
That's
And then going back, we have huge connections with some of the big classic rockers like The Who and Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix. Really love that stuff. Queens of the Stone Age is definitely a favorite. Kings of Leon.
that's funny that you said that about
the.
that's funny that you said that about the modern rock bands, because as soon as I played your video for Deep Blue Skies, Silver Sun Pickups came to my mind like right away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
So talking about COVID and stuff, when all this madness is finally behind us, right? What's one band that you are dying to see once again, or see for the first time if they tour?
I think mine is a great band from Australia called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I am a die-hard fan of that band. Actually, me and James were at a show of theirs years ago,
Yeah.
but we didn't know each other.
Oh wow.
We didn't know of our existence. So I
I might
remember
have felt something.
we probably felt like
Yeah.
there was something in the air.
Yeah.
But we realized this years later, and it's funny that we actually met at that time. But for me, and probably for James as well, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, one of the best bands in the world.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I never heard of them. I might have to check them out.
Oh, they're incredible.
Oh, for me, I'd have to say Rage Against the Machine. I've had tickets to go see them at MSG for like the last 3 years, and it kept getting pushed back year after year because of COVID.
Right.
So I'm going to stick to my guns, and because the tickets are already paid for, it's
Yeah,
Rage
there
Against
you
the
go.
Machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What about you, Dylan?
For me, I've been really wanting to see a guy called Rainwolf for the longest time, and I haven't got a chance to really see him. He's like a solo guy who sometimes he plays drums while playing guitar, but he's just a overall badass that I definitely want to see at some point. I mean, there's a ton of bands. I mean, I could probably go on and on, but
Okay.
yeah, any rock band at this point. It's been so long. Just
Right,
love to see
right.
a live show, at this point. So
Oh yeah.
All right. And go ahead, James.
Yeah, I mean, King Giz is definitely up there for me,
Right.
for sure. In a completely different genre spectrum, I do have tickets to go see Robert Plant and Alison Krauss.
Oh.
They just released their album, and they're gonna hopefully do a supporting tour. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled. Those tickets are for the summer.
Nice. All right. Now, I know you guys are based out in New York City, but I know some of you are from Long Island. You're no strangers to Long Island. You played the area, in the past, Huntington being a popular spot that you guys play at. Tell us about playing the Long Island scene, your favorite spots, and why Long Island is, very popular and just amazing for the local scene.
Yeah, I don't know if can't speak for these guys, but my favorite spot so far has been the Paramount for sure. It's always a really cool spot. Great venue, great sound, and yeah, like you said, like I feel like the Long Island scene is awesome in that a lot of people really appreciate rock music on Long Island, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was like Billy Joel or what the reason is, but people seem to appreciate it, and we appreciate that. And yeah, what else can be said?
Yeah, I'm actually from Huntington, and
Oh wow.
I'd say my favorite show, like from that we've played in Long Island, is the Paramount. Also,
Yeah.
We were fortunate enough to play a gig there right before pandemic went down, and so like just growing up in Huntington, I guess in Long Island in general, I've seen the music scene come and go and reshape itself into different things like over the years. Remember growing up as a kid, like the huge punk rock and emo scene. Before that, ska, and it's cool. Like after I ended up going to college upstate, and then after that touring, and coming back and being able to reshape the music scene with like my friends and like the bands they're working with now, and it's almost nostalgic because it's like, oh shit, we are the music scene somewhat now because we're like Andres knows, like he's a drummer in our band, but he drums in many other bands. Like James plays in one band, but he's also a guitar player in another band. So you see like the community of musicians that not only grew up there but are now working the area and like kind of shaping up that scene. And then like it's dope. It's kind of be part of that.
Right. Awesome.
So and growing up, you're always on the outside of that circle, looking in. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So when you guys aren't doing band related stuff, whether it's your job or something for fun, what could we see you guys be doing? Like, what are you doing when you're not there in the rehearsal spot or playing a show together as Wake the Sun? What do you guys do to, when you're not together?
Well, like Jeff said, I'm a just regular session drummer / freelance drummer. So whoever needs me for a recording session or a gig, I'll be there no matter what. It doesn't matter the genre. Typically, I like to specialize or I like to focus on playing rock music and any kind of iteration of that, whether it be alternative rock, hard rock, or indie. But I play with a lot of hip hop artists in New York. Play with a lot of jazz artists too. But a band that I frequently play with is a band from Long Island, from Hicksville. It's a band called the Lemon Twigs, and they're an indie rock, great, incredible indie rock band from Long Island. And that's kind of like my main gig that I'm focusing on when I'm not with Wake the Sun. Usually, I might be on the road with them or something like that. But
so when you're not doing music stuff with Wake the Sun to pass the time, you do music stuff with a million other bands.
Yeah, so it's
I
zero
so-
separation.
Yeah.
So what's one thing you do that's not music related, like when you want to pass the time, or just like one thing you do?
Eat.
All
I
right.
mean, I honestly, I'm a really not interesting person. I really need to develop some freaking hobbies because ask these guys. They're just like, so you're not gonna hang out. You're just gonna go home and sleep and get ready for the next day. No, I really need to.
So
Go ahead.
here at Long Island Music and Entertainment, we love to talk about food as well. So you said you like to eat. So when you're here in Long Island, like where do you like to eat? What's your favorite restaurant?
Well, Long Island has some really good food. Every time I've gone over to these guys' houses to rehearse or for a show or anything like that, I'm never disappointed. I can't really remember the names of the restaurants, but the restaurants that we have eaten at, like we prefer them at the Spotlight and they have great food. Jeff owns an incredible restaurant / bar that recently opened up called The Last Word.
Thanks for the plug, bro.
Yeah. So go check it out. But I haven't had the privilege of eating there yet, but I know he does a lot of incredible Peruvian fusion.
Nice.
I mean, it sounds so good.
Jeff,
Like,
what
we're
town
all-
is it in?
It's in
It's
Huntington.
in Huntington.
Oh,
It's yeah. Yeah, it's in Huntington Village over on Wall Street.
I'll have to come check it out one day.
Yeah, man.
It's very, very good. Very,
Awesome.
very good.
Awesome. All right. Anybody else want to share like what they do when they're not in the music?
I run restaurants.
You run restaurants.
I run.
So you guys keep busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
All right. All right. And, Dylan or James, you want to share?
Yeah. You want to go? You go.
What do I do? I mean, I do a lot of other music stuff, but aside from music, honestly, I love video games.
All right.
I love playing video games. Yeah, I'm
right.
definitely a somewhat quasi gamer.
Cool.
So that's a lot of fun for me.
All right. Let's
I
talk.
like to. Oh, okay.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I mean, one of my hobbies is I like to ski a lot, so I like to go out to Vermont and hit the slopes up there, and then and I like to go on walks with my dogs.
Oh. It's one for the Tinder.
Yeah.
Let's talk about albums and EPs. You know, tell us about what's out there, what people could listen to from Wake the Sun.
Cool. Yeah. So we just like you said, we just released our latest single, Deep Blue Skies. Available everywhere, as everyone says. Streaming on Spotify. It's on YouTube. You can check out the video on YouTube. Wake the Sun, Deep Blue Skies. And then we're working on a lot of new material. We have something in the works that we're going to release soon. So keep an eye out for that. That will be with the music video as well. And then the plan is, hopefully after that, is to start hopping back in the studio to record, because we have probably close to an album's worth of material that we're kind of ready to start to work. So that's sort of the plan of action in the next coming months here.
Yeah.
Nice.
We also have an EP and full-length album out on Spotify and a couple singles.
Very cool. Very cool. So we've come to part of the interview called the Limelight. Limelight is actually sponsored by the Wrestling POV podcast. If you guys watching this interview right now are professional wrestling fans, please check out Wrestling POV. You won't be disappointed. They're great guys. They know the business inside and out. So Wrestling POV is where it's at for all you professional wrestling fans out there. So right now, Wake the Sun, you guys are in the limelight. Go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug.
All right. So our Instagram is at Wake the Sun Music, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yes, our Instagram is at Wake the Sun Music. We are on multiple streaming platforms, whether that be Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, SoundCloud. We even have SoundCloud. And we're also Wake the Sun on Facebook.
Official.
Wake the Sun Official on Facebook. We also, like Dylan said, we have our new music video for our song Deep Blue Skies, which is out. We also have a music video for a song we released a couple of years ago. Last year. For the song's called "Tell 'Em All Again," and we just have a ton of content. Older Wake the Sun songs, newer Wake the Sun songs. So we're pretty much everywhere, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. Just look up Wake the Sun Official. You'll find us there.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got some gigs coming up too.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Long Island,
that's right.
in the area.
Yes. Where are
That's
those?
you guys.
Well, we have one in Queens coming up.
Yeah,
right?
we're playing. That's February.
Oh,
No, that's a different thing. That's in Long Island.
Right.
February 4th.
February 4th, we're playing Village Idiot.
Yeah.
February. Yeah.
No.
we
We gotta get it together. You can edit this out.
A
Right?
couple of village idiots.
February 4th, we're playing Village Idiot in Lake Grove. February 25th, we're playing at Bar Frida in Queens. And March 18th, we are playing Spotlight in Huntington Village.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
maybe we'll-
Cool.
maybe we'll see you there.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna make that a big one. We're gonna try to invite
So big.
all the Long Island people and
The entire population.
we're gonna invite the
Yeah.
entire population of Huntington is gonna come to the. But yeah, we'd love to see you there. We'd love to get to know you in person and anybody
Yes.
else. wanna
Yeah,
listen to
if
great
I'm-
music.
If I'm down there, if there's a show, or even if there's not a show and I'm around, I'll definitely be there. So looking forward to that.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So all right, those are all the questions I have for you guys. Once again, we have Wake the Sun here at Long Island Music and Entertainment. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing and hearing more about you guys in the near future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Love you.
man.
Thank
Happy
you,
to
for,
be here.
thank you for everything.
Ain't no sense of entitlement in a country town.